at all times. And please supervise your children. We don't want anyone going under the sea. And the only way to Storybook Land is through the belly of the beast, Monstro the whale, the same whale that swallowed Pinocchio. But guess what, guys? He's gonna swallow us too. So I'm gonna go, no! So our journey begins with darkness. There is definitely light at the end of the well. Maybe even some pixie dust. Maybe even a rabbit hole or two. But definitely a happily ever after. And definitely a big bad wolf. Once upon a time, there lived a big bad wolf who lived in a cave just to your left. Luckily for the three little pigs that lived across the way, and a house made of straw, and a house made of sticks, and a house made of wolf-proof bricks. And if the wolf-proof bricks weren't enough, they have an electrical fence. And coming up on our left is where Alice jumped down the rabbit hole to chase the white rabbit down to Wonderland, where she became curiouser and curiouser as she went down, down, down the rabbit hole. And coming up on my right is where Peter Pan and the Darling Kids took a magical flight off to Neverland with the help of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust. Now we're headed to Argobah City, home of Aladdin's Jasmine, the Genie, and the evil Jafar. So, on this day in history of Argobah City is where Aladdin and Jasmine first met, where he didn't just steal a loaf of bread, he stole her heart, proving that their love would be truly magical, just like the magical arches we're about to go under, the same arches that Aladdin and Jasmine took a romantic, magical carpet ride over, sideways, and under to a whole new world where they would go on to live happily ever after. Now we're making our way to the Cave of Wonders. Some say that there is a genie inside, and if we set him free, he will grant us not one, not two, but three magical wishes. So will you join me as we go through the Cave of Wonders? Let's make one magical wish and see what happens. Look behind you after this, right here. Look, 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 look. Oh, the treasure. And to my right is where Snow White met the 7 dwarfs as they offered her shelter because of the kindness of her heart. You can still hear the dwarfs' minds and even hear them whistle while they work. And to my left is the beautiful blue Cinderella Chateau, where her only wish was to go to the ball. So her fairy godmother granted that wish, as long as she returned home before midnight. Otherwise, her carriage, like the one on top of the bridge, would turn into a pumpkin. Though this happened to Cinderella, she still went on to live happily ever after, and still went on to marry her handsome prince. Hello, happy birthday! And let's say bye to Aladdin, Jasmine, and the Genie. Bye! They're in there somewhere. And coming up on my left are flowers with the patterns of a patchwork quilt from Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land in 1933. And to the right is where Tinkerbell used that pixie dust in her enchantment one more time. Now the trees will never grow up, but they will stay forever young and always have a heart of gold. Now we're making our way to Toad City, where we'll be at Toad Hall, where we'll meet Mole, Rat, and Mr. Toad. But don't worry, kids. Mr. Toad isn't home right now. He's somewhere off in that motor car, going on a wild ride. Nowhere in particular.
Bridget. Bridget.
And to my left is the beautiful frozen city mountain of Arendelle, home of Anna, Elsa, Sven, Olaf, and Kristoff, where we learned that the true power of love was even stronger than Elsa's magic. They even learned to let it go, because the cold never bothered them anyway. Straight ahead, would carver Geppetto wished upon a star that his puppet would become a real boy. So the blue fairy granted that wish after Pinocchio saved Geppetto from Monstro the Well, just like Pinocchio saved us from Monstro the Well.